never know.
You never know.
Porn is actually like, when you say sex workers, it's kind of funny because like there's a lot of regular girls doing OnlyFans that like wouldn't consider themselves sex workers, but they kind of are.
Technicality.
But porn in general, like
Yeah.
a good example is porn. These girls got fucked over, and pun intended. Like they got fucked over. Like one, they're abused in that space pretty heavily by this. I would liken it to like the way I look at like artists getting like the starving artist term, where like the corporate world would fuck over the artists because they need money and like prey on them people, right?
Yep.
The sex workers, porn girls in general, very extreme. Like you can't even imagine how abusive that whole industry is, and like the tastemakers and the people that were running those industries were taking such advantage of these girls. Yeah. They're taking advantage of these girls, obviously physically, like making them do shit, but also not getting the proper pay. They're bringing in tons of money.
They had to answer to people.
Yeah, but they're bringing in tons of money for the guys, you know, running like back in the traditional porn days before the OnlyFans.
It's like an old school record deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm likening it. And these girls end up, you know, broke after getting, you know, they're famous. There's millions and millions of people watching their you know, them have sex and do all this shit, right? Mm-hmm. And you think those, like, if anyone should be getting paid, it's those girls. Like they're fucking putting it all on the line, you know? You really can't not bounce back.
Taking a lot of dick.
Yeah, taking a lot of dick.
Yards of dick.
And taking a lot of abuse, and you really can't go do anything else with your life. That's my point. Like,
right.
So a lot of these girls, there's been tons of girls commit suicide. Tons of these, they end up homeless and drug abusers from, you know, it's a hard game.
Just watch the movie Boogie Nights with Mark Wahlberg. He went through the ringer too.
And now to look at it.
If only he had OnlyFans.
Just flashing his hog around.
Dirk Diggler could have just done it privately on his own terms.
Exactly, and now you can do it from in safety of your home. There's nobody telling you what to do, making you suck their dick so they can put you in this video or that show and do that.
Most of them aren't even doing porn.
No, they're not.
They're just.
A lot of them are just.
They're just waving their titties around a little bit.
They're just repurposing what they put on Instagram and get a little, you know, showing a little nipple and doing this and that, and they're making real money.
Yep.
And it's from
their
day
own
one.
terms.
From day one, I was like, this is awesome for women, and it really is, because like I don't necessarily like. I'm not attracted to it. I've never looked at OnlyFans or anything. It's just not for me. I don't necessarily think it's the right play for your life, but I'm not judging at all. And I think it also is extreme. If you were gonna be in that game anyway, it's an amazing thing. And now they're making fucking millions.
You can do less, you can do it on your own terms, and you can make more money.
And they're making a ton of money, and they're putting their shit out there, and it's hard on your life. Like, when time goes by, they'll look back and regret it probably or whatever. But at least now they could say, fuck, I survived. I made a bunch of money. I invested it. I'm a businesswoman now. You know, like they can look at themselves as businesswomen more, you know?
Yeah.
Men and women are doing it, you know? So I think it's dope.